Good afternoon, people. Back in the bar. Your favourite two, Paul and
Michelle.
Oh, wow. You know your name.
I do.
Hey, that's impressed me. No, what we're going to do here, just because Michelle drank 3/4 of the keg of Frankie Dunkel last night, and we got our last bottle here. Unfortunately, till Redneck's Barn come back, or someone else. There is someone else that might be able to supply them.
Yeah.
If not, but while we've got the keg, this are probably never coming back on the PD. So
Yeah, it's looking that way.
being one of Michelle's favourites,
Very sad.
we thought we'd do the two of them off together. So I'll pour this.
Yeah. I'll start doing the bottle.
The classic PD noise that we all know and love so much.
Yeah.
Right. Look at that. Now that's handsome. I was going to put it in the Pro, obviously to get the temperature up a bit. As we know, the odd issue with it, the bottle is slightly warmer.
Okay.
So actually, I'll do a quick snapshot from here.
Yeah.
While we're here, hold on. Oh, hold on, I'm going to lose my phone. Ah, okay. Aha.
He's found it.
I'm not as silly as I look, people. Trust me. Actually, don't. I wouldn't. Right, here we go. Let's get this quick shot. So basically, all this is to just. I don't think we ever actually reviewed the keg, did we? I'm not sure.
No, I can't remember.
Oh, look, isn't that look handsome with that Franziskaner in the background? Don't keep looking at me funny. You put me on one. She does this.
So long.
Hey, listen, I'm old. What's your excuse? Oh, you're old as well. Right. There's none of us on the camera hardly.
I know.
Oops,
Stand
right.
up, we'll have your picture.
Well, you could have been in the picture. You like being in the picture. It's not a problem.
Right, let's start off by having a look at these drinks. They do look very similar. There we go.
And this is, they're both 5% ABV, aren't they?
Very dark, sort of brown, with maybe a hint of amber in there. But there we go.
Yeah. But the main difference about this is, and what everyone should know, this is a Weizen Dunkel.
Yes.
As I've said in past videos, in case you haven't watched them, don't just go for a Dunkel and think it's going to be like one of these, like the Paulana one, like the Erdinger's one's rubbish anyway. That's horrible drink, isn't it, the Erdinger Dunkel?
It wasn't brilliant, no.
Yeah, do be careful with that. It's got to be a Weizen Dunkel or a Wes beer, like this is called.
Yeah.
Obviously, with Franziskaner, we love it. The bar being named the Franziskaner Inn because I'm so into the standard Franziskaner and the world famous King. This you put right up with the King, didn't you?
I absolutely love this. It's one of my most favourite drinks.
It's quite cold, but as I say, I should have swapped them over. The machines, but trying to get past 3 dogs when we had the PD Pro inside last night.
Inside, yeah.
But this, as you all know, if you're watching this, you pretty much know about it. Will always be better as it gets warmer. There's no doubt about it. I mean, this is a cracking machine, and thank God Phillips and Beer Hawk are still selling them. But this is for your standard lager, your Stella, your Pils, your Spatten. When you get things like a Dunkel, like Frankie Royal, like your IPAs, like your Tiny Rebel stuff, they are much better at higher temperatures.
Yeah.
I mean, we've tried loads of them now, haven't we?
Yeah.
The difference can be phenomenal, can't it?
It really does make a difference with some drinks. It's really noticeably different, isn't it?
Yeah, because you think of things before and you think, well, I don't want that at 6 degrees because it's going to get warm before I drink it, but you're enjoying it straight away.
It just, sometimes the higher temperatures just allow the flavours to come out. And
Yeah, definitely. See, these are quite cold, but as you can see, the carbonation hasn't.
It's dropped on that one.
It's dropped on the keg one, but you've got to remember that's a September dated keg. We're very fortunate that even after this, she's got one left.
Still got one.
But that's it. That's going to be
That's
emotional, isn't it?
It will be.
That's going to be
Very
emotional. I had to do
emotional
it.
when that goes.
I had to do it with the king,
Yeah,
and then
you
it come
did.
back
Yeah.
because of my badgering.
I won't be that lucky, I don't think.
Unfortunately, it wasn't popular enough. If it was popular enough, it would have sold. So it's one of them things, right? I don't know what you want to do. This is more your show than mine.
Yeah, you've got those wonderful wheaty, bready aromas, touch of spice, banana, clove. There really is a lovely aroma to this drink, and it kind of bursts out the glass at you.
Yeah, and this is our last bottle, isn't it? Oh, it's a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that little bit.
that little bit. You know what I'm like for that little bit. I'm heartbroken when I drink loads and I see a little bit in the Weizen in the morning.
Yeah, the aromas are coming out very similar.
I'll give them a quick smell for you. But, I mean, the carbonation's done really well on the bottle. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not banging to my Dunkels or anything, but as far as Dunkels go, this and that other one from Marcus, do you remember?
Yes, that was absolutely beautiful. Can't remember the name of it.
No,
but I know
we
what
have
one
reviewed it. It's in the review somewhere, and it was a Dunkel, but not like a Dunkel. This has got some go in it. Don't get me wrong.
Yes. What percentage is this?
5%.
5%.
But it's full of flavour, you know, and the bottle doesn't go off till 0402, so that's saying, yeah, so you don't moan about this, do you? Right. So I'll give them a shot.
Okay, let's go in with first.
And the keg is coming near the end, so if you get into the best part.
Yeah, absolutely lovely.
So we did a YouTube live with a couple of guests last night, which was absolutely fantastic. Starring all the beer and Simo Sups. If you're not following them two, give them a follow. Great reviewers.
Yeah. Let's speak a little bit about the flavours on this first. They really are. There's a lovely malty, caramelly sweetness that starts off, and you're getting some fruity notes in there, some banana, some maybe a little bit of winter berries, a little bit, and then it's all balanced off by a nice kind of spiciness with a light bitterness that runs all the way through. It's such a well balanced drink with some really good flavours in there.
That is one of the
And
best.
I like the way that it is quite carbonated. Those flavours move around your mouth. A lot of people say that they find it a little bit too carbonated. I actually like that.
Carbonation's not last so long on that one.
It hasn't.
Not that it matters. The Dunkel's one that's not got to be drank, as you say, fully carbonated.
No. And it's not just a winter drink either. Where it's slightly lower in ABV, it has a slightly lighter taste on the palate, so it's quite refreshing, even like it in the summertime. Going on these two, do you know what? I don't think there is a lot of difference.
I was going to say, but as I say, this is more the Shell show.
I'm
Just got bang into it, Dunkel's, haven't you?
absolutely love them.
I mean, again, you got bang into. She got bang into drinking my kegs of Royal that are going down so quick. People, it is unreal, and it breaks me.
Yeah. Yeah, that lovely bready, wheaty, caramelly taste that starts it off, and then there's just a burst of other flavours in there: the fruit flavours, the spicy flavours, the clove. Yeah,
And
this
these
is a
are lovely
fantastic drink.
aftertaste, isn't it?
You are just, you're not getting a lot of difference. I would say, looking at them, but it may just be the light. This one looks a little bit more hazy.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but again, it might have been a light.
It might be the light on that.
But you don't notice that the carbonation's died.
No.
Because they both taste that, like that's got a load of bubbles in it.
Yeah, just absolutely superb, both of them. And yeah, you're not
Definitely
losing
caramel.
any flavours either way.
On the aftertaste as well, the caramel was there. They're quite prominent at the end.
It's the balance of all the flavours. There's so many flavours there that work so well together.
I mean, the Paulana, although we haven't picked one up, haven't seen one for ages, have we?
No.
Paulana Dunkel was really good, wasn't it?
Yes, I really
But
enjoyed that.
again, with the Paulana, wasn't it that you have to get the Dunkel Weizen, not the standard Dunkel?
Yes, there is a big difference in them. I was just picking them up. Well, we were picking them up, weren't we, and thinking the Dunkel's a Dunkel. No,
Yep.
it's not. They're a totally different style of drink. The Weizen beer type to just the standard Dunkel.
Really, the Dunkel's.
Really different. Yeah.
They're really quite. I mean, some people like the Dunkels, don't they? But
Dunkels
then
are
again,
like
some-
a dark ale, whereas this is a rich, flavoursome wheat beer.
yeah, I mean, yeah, think about it. Some Wallies like crystal Weizen beers. I mean, AJB mentioning no names. I mean, you
Not
know,
everyone's going to like the same thing. I feel when you've got all that sediment and you've got that unfiltered taste, there's so much more to it. When you filter it all out, it just feels to me like you're losing something.
here you are, all the sediment, the best bit.
Exactly. But yeah, everyone's different, so
What can we say? I've
what
taught
can
him.
we say?
I've taught AJB to like Wes beers. I've done my best by him, but then the guy's a lost cause. You know, what can I say?
So we weren't here really to rate the drink, were we? Because we've reviewed it before.
I don't know if we reviewed it. I don't think we did. I don't think we ever did it. I don't know. We might have done. We might not have done. I didn't want to check because it spoiled the
I
moment.
think that we have. It's a definite yes. Between a 9 and 10. It's one of my most favourite drinks, so it's right up there for me.
And you're saying that pretty much.
Yes.
If the bottles come back for Redneck's Barn,
I will be quite happy because having tasted these, especially with this being lower down in the keg, you get another bit more flavour. Yeah, not a lot of difference. So you can crack on with the bottles and you're not really missing out on anything.
yeah, and we're hoping that obviously Marcus at Redneck's Barn, anyone that's watching and knows Marcus,
Yeah,
I've
they're-
not spoke to him since I put the update in the beer groups. I probably should have shared it on YouTube as well, but you're just so used to doing Facebook and everything, aren't you? But Marcus is doing well. He's not been very well, but he's getting back,
yeah, it's getting better.
and we're going to have a good chat and go some things, and he will relaunch
Yeah,
Redneck's
he's going
at
to
some point.
reorganise and relaunch at some point in the future.
Me and Mr. Rosendale will be helping him choose some delectable beers, and hopefully it'll be like in 24 packs, so you don't have to click through. It'll be just mixed
Well, I
packs.
know this particular drink has been missed by a lot of people. Because loads of people have said to me,
Yeah.
"Oh, wow, you've still got a keg. I wish I had that." But there you go. Once you can get hold of the bottles again, which you will be able to at some point,
I-
it is just as
Dunkel is somewhere else. That I'm sure there was somewhere else in England that you can get them, but I can't. Don't quote me on that anyway. But yeah, definitely yes, and pretty much similar. Michelle was saying. I'm struggling to find much. The only thing I would say is that it just seemed to have a slightly bit more depth. That one, and considering it's less carbonated,
No,
Just- very close, but.
it's so very, very close.
Hmm.
There's not any noticeable
But when I'm,
difference there.
well, when I'm, well, I was trying to explain.
If I was blind test on these, I'm not sure I'd be able to
No,
pick
it
out
wouldn't be an
one
easy
from the
blind test.
other.
I'm not saying it would, but where I'm sipping one to the other while you're gabbling, or while you're talking, right?
I don't need to rush in drinking this because I'm getting both of these after.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting a bottle of champagne.
You would as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, if I didn't have some other things to do. No, right. Anyway, as I say, all I was saying is there was a bit more depth on the aftertaste, more of a prominent caramel coming from that one to that one. That's my personal opinion. As I said, I'm not an expert on anything. I don't quote to be, but I give you an honest opinion, and I do try my best.
Yeah.
Just think of me.
Overall, really great drink.
Yep, it's a definite yes. Yes, 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 yes. Anyway, right, I hope we haven't bored you too much. I did let her take the lead role. I don't do that often.
Yeah, I've dabbled on a bit, sorry.
No, not you, never. It's normally in the morning when you get the cob on. Right, anyway, if you've enjoyed the content, please put a like. If you've subscribed, thank you. Stick with us. We're getting better. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. And comment. Bonjour.
Yep. Make sure you comment. Let us know what you think of this. Thanks for watching.